The following presentation is made possible by the VIP members of AnAmericanInBangkok.com, my Patreon patrons, and of course, the subscribers and viewers of this channel. Thank you. Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok, and I got a letter. Unfortunately, it's not from a chowderhead. Hi Scott, I've appreciated your videos on this constant topic of, oh my God, can I live in Bangkok for $500 a month? Yes, and you can also live in freaking Barstow, California in a double wide with your aunt. Exactly, that's the thing. You know, I mean, this whole $500 a month thing, listen, there is a video that I'm going to make. I've been planning on making it for a while. Where I go over some of the caveats, the differences between and the allowances that are necessary in having certain budgets. And one of the allowances, if you are living off of $500 a month, first of all, you're going to need money in the bank so that you can get your visa. And then once you have your visa, you really don't have to worry about, let's say you have $800K in the bank, or you have $400,000 in the bank. You got a marriage, an O visa, marriage visa. If you're living out in the Bangkok somewhere, or you're living out somewhere, you know, out in the country or whatever, and you have a place to live. Let's say that you bought a house. Well, then maybe all that you have to pay for is, you know, 500 baht a month, 1,000 baht a month for electricity. Maybe you got cable and internet, and there's another, you know, 1,500 baht, something like that. That's 2,500. And then you got food, and you might be spending, say, 10,000 baht. So that's 12,500 baht. And you really don't spend any money on anything, or you use that extra 2,500 baht for buying a book or to go, you know, into the city once a week or something. I don't know. But it is possible. But, you know, for the most part, the younger guys who are coming over here, they're living off of that much because it's a temporary, it's temporary. That's it. It's temporary. They're coming over here, oh yeah, I live in Thailand, and they live here for 6 months, and they're living off of, say, $500 or $1,000 a month. Now, it's definitely possible to live off of $1,000 a month, and, you know, you do have a life, but this is what I wanted to talk about, and I'll get into that later. But anyway, he goes on to say, anyway, I was doing some economic research on Shenzhen, that's in China, for a project I'll be doing in Bangkok, and was wondering if you find this statement accurate. You would need around $2,879.84, which is about, well, he's got it figured here, 97,707 baht and 12 satang. In Bangkok, to maintain the same standard of life that you can have with $5,100 in San Diego. It felt fairly accurate for me, but I hardly live in Bangkok. I'm more of a stay there for like a month at a time kind of guy. Thanks for all your insight, Choke D. Well, yeah, you know, if you're staying here for a month, obviously the price is going to be a little bit, the prices are going to be different for you. And I don't know, my guess is you might have used Numbeo, Numbeo.com, which is not always accurate, but I tend to think that a lot of times it is accurate. And I did a little comparison here, and it said you would need around $5,053.39 in San Diego to maintain the standard of life that you can have with 97,000 baht in Bangkok, assuming you rent in both cities. It's basically everything is higher in San Diego. Consumer prices including rent prices, restaurant prices, grocery prices are 31.15% higher than in Bangkok. Local purchasing power in San Diego is 218.38% higher than in Bangkok. And let's take a look at some of these prices. I always look at things like meals at McDonald's, milk, rice, you know, staple foods, although McDonald's is definitely not a staple food. But A meal at McDonald's in Bangkok, 160 baht. San Diego, 237. Cappuccino in Bangkok, 70 baht versus 134. Depends on where you're having your cappuccino. A bottle of water in Bangkok, 8.71 baht. Which, that's right, that's correct. And 46.93 baht, that's $1.38 in San Diego. Milk, a liter of milk in Bangkok is 52.64 baht, which is about right because it's about, let's see here. I don't know, that might actually be a little bit low. So actually milk is cheaper in San Diego. A loaf of bread is double the price in San Diego. Eggs, 61.64 baht for a dozen. That's $1.82 versus $2.92 in San Diego. A kilogram of apples in Bangkok is 104 baht versus 123.61 in San Diego, which is $3.64. Let's see here. A pack of cigarettes. I don't smoke, but 120 baht for a pack of cigarettes in Bangkok, and in San Diego it's 212.12 baht, which is $6.25. Damn, those are expensive. Domestic beer, $1.74 to $2.10. Bangkok wins out again. Wine is more expensive in Bangkok. Let's see here. I'm just going to go over these real quick. Wow. Taxi is about, is more than double the price than here in Thailand. Gas is slightly more expensive in Bangkok. Cars definitely more expensive by about 15% here in Bangkok. They're more expensive. Utilities slightly cheaper in Bangkok. Okay. Sports and leisure. Fitness club monthly fee for one adult. It says 2,322. That's 68 bucks a month in Bangkok. And in San Diego, it says $33.79, which is half the price. However, I mean, I know I can go. There's two places right around here that are 1,000 baht a month. I think actually one of them, Huamak, is 900 baht a month. So, you got to look around. Schools. Okay, international school primary yearly for one child, $15,000 a year for kids in Thailand. It's 15,578.96 in Thailand and 15,000 even in San Diego. Levi's, more expensive in Bangkok, 58.47 to 44.10. And I noticed that, tennis shoes are more expensive here for sure. Nikes are $90. A mid-range pair of Nikes is $90.43, which is 3,069 baht, which is a little bit low. I mean, those are not great Nike shoes, to be completely honest. The better ones tend to be 4,000 to 7,000. I mean, they go up. They're expensive, but the 7,000 is top end, of course. But in San Diego, you can get a pair for about $74. Rent. Here's where Bangkok wins out. One bedroom in city center. It says 20,000 baht, 20,764, which is $611. And in San Diego, 62,350 baht, which is $1,837. Okay. But the salaries are almost 5 times as much in San Diego than in Bangkok. Let's see here. And the mortgage rates are higher in Bangkok. So, while I do think that this guy's estimates are correct, I do think he's correct. Let's put it that way. But I do think that, some of these numbers are a little high because they're talking about, let's say that some guy says, all right, I'm going to move to Bangkok with my company, and he moves over there, and, he's not the kind of guy who's going to be searching the streets for a cappuccino or going to the happy hour bars or something like that. I mean, like eggs, I can get a dozen eggs here for 48 baht. Right down the street from my house, they're good sized eggs, 48 baht for a dozen eggs. Okay, not 61 baht. But I can get them for 60 baht or even 80 baht if I get them in the grocery store. Cheese tends to be more expensive here in Bangkok. Chicken breasts, 109 baht a kilo. It's $3.23 versus San Diego, which is 297.45 baht or 876 a kilo. Beef is a little more close. Beef is 383 baht.72 for a kilo of back leg red meat or equivalent, and it's 432 baht, 1274. That's 12% higher in San Diego. So most of the food is a little bit cheaper, but anytime you import stuff, I know that Nicholas likes Cocoa Crunch, and while we've cut down on that for a number of reasons, one, there's too much sugar in it, but two, also because it's just, for what you get, it's a ridiculous price. It's almost $5 for one box of cereal, and I think you get maybe 4 or 5 bowls of cereal, depending on how big the bowls are. That's what they get out of it. It's not a huge amount. So, anyway, I hope that helps. Let's see. If you want more information, go to my website at anamericaninbangkok.com. And if you haven't read my book already, my new book, Ask Me Anything, Letters from Farang, you can pick it up at Amazon or They Call Me Farang. And you can also get my last book, They Call Me Farang, Short Stories by an American in Bangkok. Both are available at theycallmefarang.com and also on Amazon in Kindle and print format. And They Call Me Farang is available in audio format. But anyway, that's all I got. So please click like, please click share, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chokdi, Lat Jerkenma.